This video is brought to you by NHS Tayside Children and Young People's Occupational Therapy Service and looks at supporting scissor skills. Scissor skills are an everyday occupation for many children and an important skill that we take into adulthood. However, many children can find it a tricky skill to learn. This resource is a universal one and therefore suitable for anyone trying to learn or teach how to use scissors. If you feel you need more input or advice, please feel free to contact your local department. Using scissors. Being able to use scissors correctly is a skill that develops in stages throughout the childhood. It requires the integration of several skills, including shoulder, forearm and wrist stabilisation, fine motor dexterity, hand-eye coordination, both hands working together, muscle strength, motor planning and focus and attention. The stages of cutting. Typical development of scissor skills starts around 2 years old and a child would be expected to be quite skilled in their scissor use by 6. The initial stages. Firstly, children can be seen to hold scissors with 2 hands, explore the scissors and snip lots of things. They will likely move on to holding scissors in one hand and using the other hand as a helping hand to hold the paper. Finally, children will develop to cut straight, thick lines, curves, then simple shapes, using their helping hand to turn the paper. How to teach children to use scissors. Here are some quick tips to start with. Teach them to have their thumb on top and to have a scissor hand and a helping hand. Use visuals or stickers to help with this. Ensure you have a variety of different styles of scissors available, including left-handed scissors. Shorter blades can be easier to manipulate and remember, cut away from your body. If the child is using left-handed scissors, remember they'll cut in a different direction. You can also use smaller pieces of paper and thicker lines. Slightly thicker paper can be easier to manipulate and it's important to remind your child to turn the page rather than the scissors. If the child does not seem to have the strength to open and close the scissors in their hands, it can be useful to try some looped or spring-loaded scissors as pictured here. You could also work on hand strength activities such as the Clever Hands programme available via NHS Kent's website. If you have a child in your class with a physical disability, then there are more specialist styles of scissors that you could help with independent cutting. Using 2 hands together. It is important to get children to use their 2 hands at once, but to have a dominant hand within that. There are many ways to help develop a dominant hand, including large scribbling on chalkboards or drawing on mural paper that's on an easel or taped to the wall or floor. Throwing small balls or beanbags with one hand, screwing lids on and off of jars, squashing a large ball of Play-Doh with one hand until it is flat, or pushing a car or train around a floor or a track. This one is particularly useful as the child has to negotiate around the track with their dominant hand, whilst also stabilising their weight with their non-dominant hand. There are loads of other resources and activity ideas at the links below. Motor planning. Difficulties with motor planning may result in a child struggling to remember or work out how to hold scissors correctly. The use of visual prompts could be a reminder, and different types of scissors are available which guide them how to hold them. The child may also benefit from breaking down the task into bite-sized chunks, being supported with hand over hand, and modelling turning of paper rather than scissors. Please get in touch with any questions or concerns. Thanks for listening!